down and it's all very exciting. So guys, so you're obviously new here. What do you think is like the best thing about elections?
It really gives us a voice, like from what I gather at least. We get to, say what we want, get it said for us.
I'd say basically the same really, just nice to be able to have the opportunity to say what we want about who runs the place and the fact that it's done by students as well.
So what particular policies do you think you'll be looking out for?
I can't say any policies, but the sports section I've just definitely been looking out for. I enjoy sports, so.
I'm not really sure yet, to be honest. I'll probably look over some stuff beforehand and then go by that.
See what banners are coming out. And hi Tom, so are you excited about the guild elections coming up this week?
Yeah, I suppose I'm a bit excited. Haven't given it too much thought, but whenever I do, it's quite interesting, so it does concern us.
Filled with excitement, yeah. So what do you think you're going to particularly be interested in looking at?
Well, because I take part in societies quite a few, I think development and activities is something that would concern me, so I need to take an interest and make sure that my friend and myself get the best opportunities from whoever gets elected.
That's a very, very good point. I like that. So did you vote last year?
I did, but I can't remember much from it. It's sort of one of those things which does sort of flash in front of your face on the computer and you get told by email to vote and you...
Interesting. Do you think maybe the guild could do a little bit more in trying to encourage people to vote and try and make a difference?
Perhaps. I think it's more a matter of if more people took interest, because I think the guild already do enough anyway, but if more people took interest then it would seem like a big campus thing, but at the moment it's just something that if you are already interested then you do take an interest, so you kind of either are or not, yeah.
So do you think you'll definitely be voting this year then?
I think so, yeah. I haven't read everyone's manifestos, no, but but if I did, then I suppose I'll give everyone a bit of attention if I've got...
Okay, awesome. Hi, this is Katie here. So Katie, are you excited about the guild elections?
Yeah, some of my friends are running and I think it's really exciting and it's really great that everyone can get involved in the campaigns. And it's quite funny seeing everyone's names change.
What do you think it means for the guild, like how great an opportunity this is for students to be able to vote?
I think it's really great that students can vote and it's really great that it's our peers that are in charge of making all the decisions and representing us. So it's really great.
Thank you very much, Katie. So the general vibe for the election seems to be pretty excited. I'm Vicky Thompson for Guild TV on Campus. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that, Vicky. We are now joined by two political correspondents from Burn FM to see how they'll be covering the elections this week. We are joined by Izzy Connolly and Alex Garrido. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. So Izzy, I'll start with this. You can both answer the question there, of course. How are Burn FM planning on covering the elections this week?
Well, already we've had interview days, so all the candidates came in and we kind of gave them some set questions and they kind of answered about their policies, why they think they're going to be best for the job, and we kind of put those onto on a website so you can access them really easily. So all the kind of education officers, all the presidents and stuff like that. So that's really good.
Yeah, those interviews were really, really comprehensive. And then after the elections, the plan is to make sure that we interview the winning candidates, to make sure that they're held accountable as quickly as possible to the student body, and also making sure that they are very clear about where it is that they want to go, what their first few days have been like, and what their plans for the rest of the year are, and then what happens after they return from the summer holiday.
Good idea, definitely.
Yeah. Now, obviously, the big thing about campaigning week this year is that there is no cardboard involved. How do you think this is going to affect campaigning as such? Like, how are the candidates going to sell themselves without using the infamous cardboard? And do you think also that this might affect voter turnout if there isn't as much campaigning?
Well, like I say, personally, I think it's probably the best thing. I think it makes campus look better, which
100%.
doesn't annoy me as much. But I also think they have to use other forms of kind of campaigning, so social media, coming to actually talk to people. I think that'd be really important.
Yeah, it's forced candidates to get a lot more creative with how they get their message out. But I do wonder what kind of impact it's had on the candidates in terms of... cardboard obviously was most popular because it's the most ubiquitous, it's very easy and cheap to get hold of. Whereas now candidates have had to shift towards materials like wood, which they can't charge from their election budget. I wonder how much it's going to make a personal cost to each candidate to follow through getting their message to campus.
Yeah, it's true. So then you'll see who really, really cares about the role that they're going for. If they're going to actually spend money on, putting the banners out there and making the money, definitely. So just more of like a general question for you guys. How do you think radio broadcasting of the election differs from television, like the way that we'll broadcast the elections? How do you think they're different?
Well, we were saying that it's kind of, we do constant broadcasting, so we kind of have more informal types of kind of talking, so it's just on the shows if people bring things up, and we kind of more formal, so in forms of interviews with people.
Yeah, Guild TV is really good at the set piece kind of larger scale pieces, but of course Burn FM broadcasting 13, 14 hours a day, you get a bit more just informal chat about these things. And we also reach a little bit of a different audience, coming from live at all times on the website and then also through our Mixcloud account. It's a little bit of a different set of people to be broadcasting to.
Oh, great. Well, thank you very much, guys, for coming.
Thanks for
it's
having
great
us.
to see you. That's all we've got time for today, guys. Thank you very much to our guests, Ben Chapman, and to Izzy and Alex.
And guys, please be sure to check the 60-second character profiles of all the candidates for every single role that they're going for on the Guild TV YouTube channel.
And join us tomorrow at the same time, 10 a.m. on this link, where we'll be talking about the part-time officers.
Bye.
Bye.